if you want to do a digital detox for a few days, then you really want to prepare properly. If this is an idea that crossed your mind this afternoon and you want to do it tonight, then you will probably fail, because it is important that you plan and prepare in advance. So first, you want to be clear about why it is so important to do this digital detox. Is it just some fleeting emotion you currently experience that makes you say to yourself, I want to get rid of all my screens, I just want to be with myself, or I'm fed up, but in 1 hour from now you're back to normal? Or is there a really deep, strong reason why you want to experience the offline world without any screens around you? So be very mindful about why exactly do you want to take on this digital detox, and write it down, because it is going to be challenging. You are going to miss the online world. You are programmed to use social media at a certain hour, so you will feel this urge to use your phone, to use specific apps. So that's why in those moments you want to look at your notes, so you remind yourself of why you started this whole digital detox in the first place. Very important. Also, you want to be clear about which screens are allowed and which ones are not. Your smartphone is probably off limits. What about your desktop, laptop, tablet, Nintendo Switch, your television in the living room, bedroom? What about televisions? Be clear which devices are off limits and which ones are allowed. So make that list as well. Also, you want to think about the activities that you're going to take on, because it's not just about pushing your phone away. You need something that pulls you away from your phone, something that pulls you away, so you can put your attention and focus and energy on that thing, on that activity. So you really want to write for yourself, or your spouse, or with family, depends with how many you're going to do this digital detox. You want to write down what the activities are that you're going to do. Will you stay inside? Are you going outside? Write those activities down. Next, you want to think carefully about which apps do you normally use. So when you think about those activities, or when you're going to the kitchen, when you're cooking, when you're cleaning, which apps do you use? Do you use your phone to read? Do you use your phone to as the alarm app? Do you use that? Do you use your phone to listen to music? Do you use your phone to use Google Maps? Be clear. Check carefully which apps you will need when you're going to take on those activities that you just wrote down. So do you normally read a book on your phone? Then buy an actual book. Do you use the alarm? Then buy an alarm clock. Buy a watch if you use your phone to check the time. Buy a map if you use Google Maps. So make sure that you are not going to miss your phone when you're busy with those activities that you have planned in advance. So have those basic items set. Have your radio, have your music, have your calculator, have your alarm clock, have your book, have them all set. So you will not use your phone for those reasons. Also, you want to inform people that you're going to be enjoying the offline world. So tell people in advance that they are not going to hear from you, or be specific in terms of what the people have to do, your friends or family have to do in order to get a hold of you. So you want to be specific, maybe post on Facebook that you're going to be offline for a bit, set auto replies in Gmail, for example, in Outlook, that tell people that you're not going to be replying in a bit, for example. Just be clear with people. Set the right expectations, so you're not going to worry that people will think, oh no, I'm trying to reach her or him, and he or she is not answering her or her phone, her or his phone. So be clear about setting the right expectations, so people are not going to be surprised that you are now experiencing this digital detox. So you want to be aware of the screens, you want to be clear about your why, you want to tell people in advance, you want to know exactly what it is that you're going to do, you want to have your basic items set, and also you want to have a notebook with pen, because sometimes you are used to writing things down, like in your agenda or tasks or errands that you need to do next week, and there's no phone to, or maybe a laptop to use to write it down. So have a notebook and pen ready so you can write down any thoughts that you might have that you normally write in your phone. Have that set as well, notebook and pen. Lastly, have a place where you're going to leave your devices. Know where you're going to leave them. So have that place ready, prepared, that when the digital detox starts, also be very clear about when is the start time and end time. Be very clear about that. Then when the digital detox starts, put away the devices in that place, and maybe someone can lock it so there's no access to it. And then hopefully you will make it. So if you're going to do this digital detox, use those tips and let me know how it goes.